Hello again. So we almost done. This is the nine video. In this video, we will complete front-end CRUD operation using JavaScript and jQuery, Datatable, and Ajax code. And so we in this project we already complete controller view, and we have the model, and we have the required JavaScript and CSS library, and we already add the reference in the shared folder. So now our final task is perform the CRUD operation using JavaScript. So in the JS folder, we'll create based on our controller name categories folder, and we will create two different files. We already add the reference into the view. If we go to the categories and index, so we have categories underscore code.js and categories datatable.js. Let me just add folder name first. So we have a category folder. Under the category folder, we are going to add category underscore code.cs. Let me just copy and rename. Category code operation. So let me just check my speakers chargers. So we have a category underscore code CS file. Let me clear it. We'll perform three operation: add details and for operation, create and delete operation. And we have to create another file which is data table performing the grid operation. Let me just rename it as based on our index reference. So categories underscore datatable.cs. So let me just explain one by one. First, I will cover data table categories underscore data table. Uh, so in this file, we'll cover the index grid operation, full operation like searching, sorting, filtering, and also the pagination. Let me just add this method first, and I will explain all by all. So we'll add load index method using this method. So this is the page load document ready. This method will be called. Now we have to prepare load method. So let me just declare var load index. So function. So we have to make sure load index using jQuery data table. So we have a table name. If we go to index file, we have a table name, table ID, TBL, a category. So we'll pass this ID into the jQuery and data table. Let me just copy and so that I can move faster. So we have a ready data table. I pass the data table into the jQuery data table and server says loading true. This is the default parameters and order by ID descending. So that the first once we're going to create item that will show the top. And this is the URL category slash data, and this data is calling from the controller. We already explained in our long 6 video, and we have a data method which is returning JSON data. Let me just open controller. Yes, category controller, and here we have a data, and it is fetching data from the context and returning data with the help of parser. This is another Nougat library, and it is returning the JSON for data table. If we go back to the data table and type is post, and this is here is the column definition, and number 3 row will we adjust off the ordering for number 3, and that is like So after complete the operation, we our UI will be look like this. And if we go back to data table, so we have a ID, name, and description, and this is the delete operation column. And delete operation, sorry, the details. So first one is ID, name, and description, and add edit operation and delete operation. So hope you understand the data table. Now we'll perform the second JavaScript details, add edit and delete operation. And in this operation, we'll we'll use our common method in the site.js, which is load big model. So in the details, we already have a details method called into. Here is the details on click. This method will be called, and here's the details. So this is the controller and details. If we go to the controller, we have a details method. So it will return by ID on single row. So we have details. Now for add edit, we have to create two methods. First, pop up the window, and second action will be save the data into database. First add edit, it will if it is edit, then edit title will be edit, and ID is 0, then title will be add category. So just showing and displaying the data. And finally add edit save, we will create a save method now. That method will perform database save operation. Save method is pretty longer. Let me just explain. Save function, I just check for console. Let me just remove the console. It is validating data, and name field is required using suite alert. So this is for just uh, validation, and this is serialize the from data, and we are passing the from data into the Ajax. So data is from data, and the URL is controller. Added, we have added it function into the controller. If we go to the controller, here is the add edit function for uh, DB operation. This is for calling edit, and this is for saving edit operation. If we go back to the CRUD operation again, and once operation success, if it is success, then it will display this alert success message, unless it will show the failed message, and finally a default Ajax error message. So edit operation is done. Now our third method is a delete operation. If we go back to the delete operation, we will make sure the alert warning. So if you click the alert, then it will show the alert. So how I perform this operation? Let me just explain. So it is sweet alert. It is confirmation. So it is just showing, do you want to delete this? If yes, then it will perform this delete operation, which is Ajax call. And finally, it is displaying and reload the data. So let me just show you one delete operation. If it is deleted without page load, it will refresh the table. So number 12 has gone without page loading. So we just perform this operation here, delete operation. So we have delete operation, save operation, add edit operation, detail operation. So our JavaScript root operation is ready. Now in the final video, we'll run the project and explain and summary the entire lesson from 1 to 9. So we have almost done for complete CRUD operation, from start creating project to adding libraries, database migration, entity framework. And in this video, we just covered JavaScript complete CRUD operation from the front end using jQuery, Ajax, and for details, for index view, we have used data table, and here is the data table column, and calling the action method as well. So thank you again. Hopefully in the last video we'll cover and complete this ASP.NET full stack development video series.